Bitch. No, it's not. See what I'm doing 3 o'clock in the damn morning. I'm so fucking clean. No. Let's talk about it. Y'all like the way this look? Or y'all want me wipe you down? You want me wipe you down? Hold on. I'll get the baseboards all around. Even in the cabinet. Get all the dust off and shit. Coffee. The kids done did. Like, I'm gonna get up under here and like scrub. Cause like, I cleaned all this, but it like got worse. And more dusty. Like, I'm really have to scrub, paint off this bitch. I wipe it down with plans, do other stuff to it. You know, the paper, and backsplash stuff. Well, we gotta try not to go cheap on it, but we don't want to get too expensive with it. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna look pretty and last. But boom. This was gonna be a clean with me video, but since we had it, and I just finally watched it like 3 times, so I could never finish it because all that shit that was going on earlier. We about to talk about that. But anyway, since it's just me and you, now let me see. Alright, so boom. I gotta do this in a certain way though, because like I know who I'm talking to, but we gonna make it a generalized conversation too, because we gotta include every fucking body else. And this is a learning situation for everybody else too. Now, if you look back, or if you think back, you remember I had the album line, right? 99, right? And the problem with it was the exhaust, right? And it was parked for a minute. It was parked for a minute at first, and then I finally got it fixed in 2016, right? I finally got the stuff that I needed for it in 2016. Well, Avalon is a Toyota, and Toyota foreign car, right? So, and it's like the sister to a Lex. It's right up under Lexus. So when I went to go get that fixed at the actual mechanic shop, it took mad fucking long, bruh. That's why I said it'd be like I understand what's going on, because you never know how long they're gonna take. You feel what I'm saying? Before they even look at your whip. Let alone fix it. They gotta look at it first and then tell you what's going on, and then tell you if they can fix it or not. It took mad long for them to just tell me that they can do certain shit, what they could do and stuff. And then the second time, when it was parked mad long, when we end up moving out from Child Light to bedroom apartment. And if y'all remember, I stayed at my grandmother's house / my house. Went back home and shit for about 5 months. Basically, because we kept trying to find a spot, and they kept saying, yeah, we could move in. Then they changed their mind and shit. And they kept doing the same shit. Basically the same shit that they did when we lived across the street from the other house. You get what I'm saying? from my house. And that's how we end up moving across the street, because we was right there when they was ready to rent it out and stuff. And I was like, that's perfect. I can take kids across the street, stuff like that. Which I'm gonna start taking kids over there even more now. It's just my wife, man. She be exhausted. Like, she up now watching the kids. You get what I'm saying? It's not a you know, how can I put it? It's really not a her fault thing. I just be talking shit. Y'all know I like to talk shit about every damn thing. And I don't be mad. I be really just cracking jokes. Cause like, why so serious? Nah, let me stop. So it took mad long to get that, right? But y'all see with the G, and this is my whole point of the whole conversation. With the G, I already do the thing with the G, cause y'all know I got the rims on deck, I got the speakers, all that shit. I got mad shit just sitting on low. I don't bring it up and shit and be showing everybody everything. But like, y'all remember I had the hinges for the Avalon and shit? Those got stolen though with the car. So I was about to take the car and get the hinges on and then finish working on the exhaust. The problem with the exhaust was the Cadillac converters. We couldn't find the Cadillac converters that matched up with the exhaust pipe. So I need a custom exhaust pipe. Point blank. Because it was a Toyota. And it was an Avalon. That was in 1996. So, mind you, at that time it's like 2021, 22. Nigga. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that car was like 20 years old. It's over. Like, they started making parts for that bitch. But, so, and then if you wanted a part, you had to like get it made or like hope somebody had something. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta get in here really like scrub everything down. I'm going to. And then put the contact paper down and stuff. It look like they like nigga rigged everything. Even this damn shelf down here is like 2 pieces of wood. It look like they built the shelf. Like, it's like made a bootleg shelf. That's what it really looked like. And they took a door and made the that's what it looked like, bruh. Let me show you. My wife calling. Hold on. But see, look, this part of the door, this part of the cabinet door. See, look, it looked like they just built the shelf. I gotta really get in here and scrub all this out. And then if you look down there, you see it got the board that go all the way across and stuff. So I could knock all this out and take it out, but then I gotta paint after I take that bitch out. Yeah, man, let me answer this phone. Yeah, talking about nothing now. Let me start. She calling me, talking about her road test and all types of like, dang, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep for like an hour, bro. Yeah, that's serious. Dead serious, I went to sleep for like an hour. I didn't make my finish making coffee. She want her ice. She want me to cook dinner and shit at 6 o'clock in the morning. So like, you make this? Like, girl, I don't like cooking. What's this? This tuna. This tuna. I don't even know what the fuck she talking about. Let me start cussing. Yeah, we gotta get more corporate. We gotta get corporate, guys. We gotta use our work voices. At this point, she just trying to eat stuff and get rid of stuff. That would feel like. So it's chicken in a can. Put it in. Ah! But yeah, back to our conversation. So like, yeah, I had the same problem with the Jeep. But yeah, I remember it just started busting right, busting left, busting right, busting left. But it started just falling apart and stuff, right? And that's because, and that's what I was trying to tell you, like, yo, you gotta like get an inspection. Even though you bought it, like, even though he bought it like at the basically the yard, they had mad fire in there too. Low. Like, if you know anything about cars, just a little bit, you see fire in that bitch. You see a lot of stuff in there. But that what comes with all this, like, you never know what you gonna get, right? And that Jeep was a Commander. And we bought because it was a Jeep. First of all, we wanted a Jeep always anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I want a Hexacon, a Replicon, a Decepticon. No, but you never know what you're gonna get with them older cars. But the older cars are the best ones right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause, and then the sad thing about it is, the funny thing about it is, y'all be having the same problems that I was having with the Jeep. Like with y'all Jeeps, y'all was having the same problems, and then with the restoration of the E30, he had the same problem. My whole bottom was rusted, right? And I didn't know, so I replaced the brake lines, I replaced the gas line, right? I replaced the radiator, all that stuff in the front and all that stuff. You remember when the belt popped? Now I didn't know the belt was about to go and stuff, and it stopped. I had to replace the belt. I got the green belt, right? And I replaced the alternator myself and all that stuff. Yeah, I seen me do all that stuff. But I was putting all this money into it, not thinking about the bottom. When he was like, yeah, the gas shield is rusted, right? I didn't think about the fact that other stuff could be rusted out that bad. And the only reason I sold it was because the rockers on that bitch was rusted. You get what I'm saying? So by the time that framework like that was rusted that bad, like the rockers was rusted that bad, I'm like, yeah, I might as well get a new V. And it taking a minute. But it was like, what did I want to do first? Did I want to move? Did I want to move or get a V? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to get a vehicle or did I want to move? I want to do both, actually. I want to do everything at one time. But it's like, boom, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So whatever came first in my eyes, that's how I felt. And it was all work related too. Like all the stuff I'm investing in is like to boost the channels and to put me in a position that's good. You feel what I'm saying? And I kind of knew stuff was gonna happen like this. I got like every damn thing down. They got everything looking crazy. But I kind of knew it was gonna be like that because everything was gonna be like this because of the situations at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids and their situation, my wife and her situation. You get what I'm saying? And I feel it. I be knowing and I be understanding. Before anybody even open their mouth sometimes. Sometimes, like. That's why I can't never go nowhere with her, because I want to go. At least some people try and they be out there. This nigga don't even try, my nigga. That nigga be like, no. And then we get there, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, nigga. My man's got 2 hours out of her. That's all he needed. Shit, that's good. That was good. That was excellent. That was fucking perfect. 2 hours, that's cool. And then make it the rest of a romantic night. You get what I'm saying? If you can. You feel me? I'm waiting for the rest of that, but I get it. I understand. You can't share everything all the time. But if you do, I'll be glad to watch it. Because I want to see that. That's what I'm here for, nigga. No, I'm sorry. Like, oh, baby girl. That was cute. I don't be saying nothing. I be trying not to say nothing. But I be wanting to say shit so bad. But I'm gonna just let it be, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We don't know. You feel me? Stop fucking panicking, nigga. You ain't gotta be bitch about none of them stuff. Bruh. Alright, so like the white stuff in corners, right? That's in the corner. That's soap. That nigga took a brick of soap and just, and it's not like I gotta really like get down on my hands and get some black. But it's perfect. He did bad stuff that was good. Get my drift. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of, sort of. Not really. Like he spilled flour all over the place. But I had to sweep up in there anyway. So it like forced me to like go ahead and sweep that shit up now. I get behind everything and stuff and up under everything, so and wash the little thing I had up there and all stuff. Like I still gotta wipe everything down even more. But she pressed me about her food. So I wanted to get a rack out the way to actually start cooking. But I still got to wipe the cans down, wipe the racks down, so you feel me? But yeah. That's what I was talking about. I know I just be going. Yeah, you never know what the fuck you about to get with these damn cars. And that's the thing, when I was like, alright, fuck it, I'm about to get new model car. Newer models and stuff. I like older cars in general. And then they put me onto the Hellcats and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to get a Hellcat or a tracker. And then I seen the Durango, I was like, oh hell yeah, I want a Durango like a motherfucker. So you know, that's what, you know, if you know, you know. You feel what I'm saying? That's why them shit's allocated now. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a little slower, but taking on projects like that, I gotta make sure I'm right all around the board. I can't just be doing that and then having trouble with that. Cause you know what come with the game, especially in the hood, and then mess around and then, you know, and mess around and be on my ass with a dope car. I can't be on my ass with a dope car. You feel me? Like, I'd rather look like I'm on my ass, look like I need something, than actually need something. You feel me? Alright, look like I'm struggling, then I actually be struggling. Let me get my jet. Like, as long as my bill's paid, I don't give a fuck. All that other stuff, extra stuff that I'm trying to stop anyway. I'm looking for shit for cigarettes and shit. Like cigarettes and coffee and shit. You know? And I ain't trying to spend my money doing it. I was able to cut down on my expenses for other cigarettes. But my expenses of the coffee went up. Because that shit got more expensive. I don't buy all that expensive ass coffee no more. You know. Them $40 bags and shit. Now I want to tell you I was spending $100 on coffee. But even with this shit, it's still around that damn price. I'll be back. Comment below and tell me if you like that new print, long print for the Verde shit. What? They should just text me. I don't know. It's hot. It's a bitch down here too. Comment below. Tell me if you like that Verde print. Let me know. So, I'm looking for somebody like I got, or the company that I'm fucking with right now to do something for me. I gotta figure it out. See, I know what's coming next. We gotta do it. I'm just trying to figure out my colors. And like, come on now, green. We gotta do green, right? But I'm thinking like green, white, and blue, or green, white, and black. Right? So I could do like blue, white, and green, and then I could do green, white, and black, which would be fire. And then, you know, I gotta do some browns. You know what I'm saying? The mocha shit. You know, I gotta do that. Gotta do that for you. You know. But, and then, now, John look like my little cousin Cash. That shit funny. But Cash should take me through there, like, for real. Like, anyway. Whew. Gotta shake that shit off, nigga. But one of them bitches get me gone. Nah. I did it for my digestive tract. I ain't eat with that shit. Yeah, I gotta stop. In general, I can't do it no more. But I drunk one of them shits. I drunk margarita for my digestive tract. But I ain't smoke all day. I ain't drink no coffee all day. All that. Boy, talking about breaking much? Nigga, what? I ain't been drinking milk neither. You know, we can't drink milk like that. That shit get explosive. What? We got a bucket list for the summer. We still talking about the car. I know I'm just all over the place. We got a bucket list for the summer. So stay tuned for that. But the rest of the summer, we gotta do some things real quick for you last next couple days. Today Tuesday, so that's the day. They been trying to keep me from doing shit. They want me to stay in the house. Everybody want me to stay in the house. I told them I ain't going in no basement. Right? They're like, well, keep your ass in the house. I ain't trying to be in the house neither, nigga. I'm out here. Now let me stop. I was just joking. Not really, but I'm out here party. That's a joke. That's a joke. Back to what we was talking about with these cars. You never fucking know, bruh. And then the batteries, oh my God. Since when batteries have a life expectancy? Like, bruh, they got the 1 year battery, 5 year battery, 10-year battery. Back in my day, when I was young, batteries lasted forever. I ain't never hear a nigga be like, oh, I gotta get a new battery. But my car just died on me. It started to die on me. Like, I never heard that. I heard of batteries being drained. And you had to get a jump and stuff like that. But if you ain't keep your lights on and all that stuff, and you know we be having all these lights and shit. If you ain't keeping the lights on or all that, you was good, bro. You was good. That was my pet peeve with the batteries. Like every year I gotta buy a new battery. Like the fuck. So I'm trying to see how everything will go now. And we'll wait and see. But I'm just not trying to go all in, which I probably need to go all in. It's like what to do, go all in, and then you cop something that, you know, don't be like that, you feel what I'm saying? Or you invest wisely and everything to like keep the pace up, get better. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Like, I don't necessarily know my next move. You feel me? Everybody trying to guess my next move. I don't know my next move, and I'm trying to see what's about to fire off. Cause like, ideally you do everything. Well, you know how this shit go. You know how the shit go. It'll always be something that might just like, you know, like right now, what I'm going through. You feel what I'm saying? But ideally, like, you pay for ads, you upgrade all your equipment, get ready for the new season that's coming up. Cause it's the end of the quarter, so you gotta get ready for next year. Upgrade everything, get everything perfect and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, and then cop the fly SV and shit, get fly and all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? All that stuff. You get what I'm saying? Make sure your entities and stuff like that is straight. Invest in your businesses and stuff, like all that all together. Like I gotta do all that, but I want to do it all together. Ideally, I wish I could just like, you feel what I'm saying? So you gotta do a cost analysis benefit. And then when I say you could do stuff, but you gotta do stuff a certain way, right? I always say that, right? So like when you copy stuff, you gotta copy it a certain way. You gotta copy it to win. You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm way over here. I'm trying to watch on the spot. I cooked that hamburger helper earlier. It's the next day, but I'm still up. But you gotta copy stuff a certain way so that when you copy it, you make money. You get what I'm saying? And I gotta figure out what's gonna make me the most money to invest in the next thing that's gonna make me more money. And then I invest in the stuff that ain't gonna make me money. You feel what I'm saying? But all of it is a part of like upgrading the business too at the same time. And I know what y'all understand what I'm saying. So I can go all in and I'll be straight. You feel what I'm saying? But then other stuff be lacking. You feel me? And then I be solely dependent upon that one thing. You feel me? But then if I like chop it up, I have everything I need. And then I have that too. You feel me? But then it's like, what come first, chicken or egg? And then it'd be like, what type of shit is this? Type of shit is this? And what I want to do, ideally, is go old school, but I gotta go reliable. You feel me? That's the other thing. I want to go old school. So fuck with that. But I gotta go reliable. So, we'll see what happens. If you get what I'm putting down, I know you understand what I'm saying. Y'all understand. Especially on future ones, because they're going to see everything happen. They're going to be like, hey, this is what's going on. And my whole thing is, I didn't know it was that weird. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I understood it. I knew about it. You know. But I ain't know niggas was still out here, like really practicing. And trying to do shit. Like, it was weird, bro. It was all weird to me. Like, what was weird there is when I honestly saw niggas wanting to go to hell. Like, y'all know that saying, the only guarantee is that they going to hell. That's the only guarantee in life that they got, is that they going to hell. Like, them niggas really meaning that shit. So, like, yeah, I know, but I ain't know how deep that shit went. They ain't give a fuck. Yeah, some of these niggas don't give a fuck. Bruh. They trying all types of shit. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, but I ain't scared of it. I just, the weirdness of it was like, for real. But anyway, them niggas really blood in, blood out. Niggas like, this is a couple of your ancestors. This is all everybody that's in blood. Now drink that shit. You think I'm playing, bruh? Yeah, I think I'm playing. This is the candle. Drink the cup. Light the fire. This is your card. Like, the fuck? The fuck? Please don't come after me. Don't come after me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to do all that. I was just talking. You know. I was just talking. Alright, guys. Calm down. Relax. But yeah. I ain't know it get that damn deep. Like, you be thinking that shit. Pretending suckers is wild. But back to what we was talking about. I keep veering off. What we talking about, dog? We still talking about it. The V and shit. But I was talking about the new V. And how, you know, what I was thinking about and shit. But that's why I don't want to, but I want to. But I gotta go reliable. Like, I gotta have the family jump up, the family V. That's reliable before I start getting into these different projects. But I keep thinking I thought I had one. And it still was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was rusted up, man. You never know. I'm up north too, so we get the snow and then the salt eat at the bottom and shit. Yeah, you be trying to clean it out. That bitch sit up in the water and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a problem, bro. So I understand everything that he was saying, that you was saying, he was saying. But yeah, cooking right now. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm gonna post this and then we're gonna probably later on or after this. I don't know. We'll see.